They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper... Rides the back and leaves it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be... decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Unloads quickly. It's a running room. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Martin. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. 2nd and short now after that completion. Pulls it and fires to the left. The Golden Flashes have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Kent State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Red Raider crowd rising will punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it up to about the 40. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. He's got it on the outside. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Etheridge. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Splits the uprights right down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Etheridge.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Berry. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play-action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Coverage team gets the job done. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And a nice job understanding. They're trying to run a screen. They're trying to throw that over your head. They let you run up the field. You're not going to be able to get the sack, get your hands in the air, try to affect the quarterback, and a nice job getting my hands in the air and deflecting the football.
On third down, he drops the throw. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. The Golden Flashes will move the sticks with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He gets it up to the 34. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to fight.
He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls in the deep ball. Into the secondary. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Looking downfield on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. They've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the golden flashes, getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Kent State. A great catch and run for 6. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all...
There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it, 1st down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward,